Yngwie Malmsteen is set to release his new album Relentless on November 23rd, and it's his follow-up to 2006's Perpetual Flame. For the album, Malmsteen hooks up with former Judas Priest and Iced Earth vocalist Tim Ripper Owens, and also spreads his wings, taking some vocal parts himself. The album is on his own Rising Force Records imprint. Malmsteen is regarded as one of the most technically gifted guitarists of all time, but he said that for Relentless, he had the ability to work in the way he always wanted.
One of the things I was very frustrated with in past was that, I'm a very creative person, so when I write something, I need to document it right away and all that. And it used to be like you have like a little demo set up, whatever. And then you have all these demos and you rehearse it and then you go and record it with in the studio, I always never felt good about that. So last few years, of course, almost a few years now, I've had my own studio setup, which is not like a home studio, it's a full-on state-of-the-art studio, right where I live, And so when I'm inspired, I go record, and when I'm not, I don't. And that's the luxury I have. Because a lot of times in the past, of course, you're like, oh well, the clock's running, you gotta go in, you gotta record, or that you feel inspired, but there's no way of recording right then, so it's bad both ways, or vice versa.
He said the studio allows for pure inspiration at a second's notice.
The Marshalls are mic'd up, the drums are mic'd up, everything's ready. Click, done. That's how I have it set up. It's permanently always ready. So yeah, that's a great thing, and that's where I record albums. But even when sometimes I go up there just to go up there, and something great happens. Sometimes it doesn't. But if I play the guitar from the front of the TV set, whatever, and something great comes up, and boom, it's there. So that's sweet. That works out great for me. Because that's the kind of person I am. I'm very spontaneous.
Tying in the album's name, he said he's relentless about capturing magical performances.
There's nothing like capturing the moment, instead of like trying to make it happen, like trying to make, which, in all honesty, I mean, I could do that. I could make it happen. And it would probably sound okay, but it wouldn't be magical, and I'm really particular about that. This is in the past, of course, the luxury you don't have, because you have a lockout studio. You rent it, it's $4 or $5 grand a day, you know that, you better get it right. This 10 days, what you got, whatever, do the drums, so that's a big difference. Okay, I've had this set up for many years now, but especially, it's even more tuned now, more tweaked.
Malmsteen was recently named one of Time Magazine's 10 greatest electric guitarists, along with such greats as Les Paul, Jimi Hendrix, and Jimmy Page.